Welcome back to another episode of the Arc Switch Survival Guide. Yes, our Switch Survival Guide series is back, and today we are going to show you how to breed Argentavis in Arc. We just tamed a really awesome high-level male Argentavis, and we are going to breed it with our awesome high-level female, show you how to hatch an Argentavis egg in Arc, and raise this cute little fuzzy chick into a huge, majestic, and deadly killing machine that will be really helpful for the rest of our game. This is the start of a whole flock of super Argents that's going to be really helpful for us. And we are going to breed our baby Tek Raptor as the next installment of our Tek Raptor army. And if you watch this video until the end, we'll show you that our Tek Raptor, when it grows up, has the ability to fly. But only if it stays in one place. It just kind of sits there like a rocking horse. But it's pretty cool looking, right? Yay! Yeah, it's just stuck in the floor, really. We'll fix that later. Now, I know we've been doing a lot of Valguero live Let's Play videos, and a lot of you have been missing our Arc guides, so just wanted to let you guys know we are getting back to our guides, and we will be doing a lot of really helpful guides that will help you learn how to do everything you need to know in Arc, and how to make your life so much easier. So if you like great Arc guides, be sure to subscribe to this channel, ring that bell for notifications, and if you want to earn awesome rewards while supporting this channel, check out the join button right next to the subscribe button, which is a new memberships feature that we just unlocked on this channel. So let's get started. Now, the first thing I should probably say in this video on how to breed Argentavis is this is not a complete breeding guide, but we will be giving you a crash course on general dinosaur breeding here. And we're specifically breeding an Argentavis right here, but I've got a much better breeding guide which will tell you all the stuff you need to know about breeding dinosaurs in Arc, hatching eggs, raising babies, and I'll put a link in the description for that guide. It's an excellent guide, and it will teach you just about everything you need to know, so be sure to check that out if you want to learn more about breeding dinosaurs. So we're going to go ahead and mate our dinosaurs here. We just tamed a really awesome male Argentavis in the Switch series, and we've got a video on how to tame an Argent. We made an awesome trap and tamed a super high level Argentavis. But as you can see here, I have enabled mating on both of these Argents, and they are now mating. We've got a mating bar that is filling up, and after a little while I came back and checked, and they have a fertilized Argentavis egg. Now, a lot of people get tripped up by the fact that they'll find an egg, try to hatch it, and it doesn't work. But if it's a fertilized egg, meaning you mated your two dinosaurs together and it has that orange glow, the name will actually say fertilized egg, and it will have these little bars on the bottom of its icon. And when you put it on the ground, you can see it says egg incubation and health. Now, as long as the temperature is correct for it, it will be incubating. Otherwise, it will say temperatures too high or too low. Now, with an Argentavis, it actually has to be pretty cold to hatch an Argent egg. So I've got two air conditioning units which are increasing and decreasing the temperature by 100 temperature points each at the same time. So it can hatch hot and cold eggs at the same time. And there we have our baby Argentavis. Check it out. So we're going to just wait to name this one, and I'm going to make sure I put meat in its inventory immediately. So we had to hit the claim button, which on Switch is going to be the top button. Actually, every system it's going to be the top button. And I made sure to put some meat in its inventory immediately because they start out starving. And if you don't feed a baby dinosaur right away, it's actually going to starve to death. It's really sad. So you make sure you're always there for your dinos when they hatch. He's really slow, but I'm trying to get him to follow me out a little bit because he's going to be big when he finally grows up. So when you're breeding Argents, keep in mind it does have to be really cold, so a lot of people will try to put an Argent egg next to the fire and it doesn't hatch because it actually has to be pretty cool. Now, if you're in a warmer place like I am, you really need air conditioners in order to grow them, but you could always carry an Argent egg up to the north and use the colder temperatures. Just build a little hut with a fireplace and you can adjust the temperature to make it the correct temperature to hatch an Argent. Another thing is when it's nighttime, it gets a lot colder. So you can always wait until nighttime and see if it's finally cool enough to actually hatch your Argent egg if you live in a warmer climate. Now, if the message says too cold, it's really easy to just make a bunch of standing torches, and each torch you light raises the temperature by 100, and you just keep lighting and building torches until the temperature is just right. Make sure you keep an eye on the egg while it's incubating to make sure the temperature stays correct, because the Argent has a very narrow range where the temperature has to be just right, and even a slight temperature variation of the time of day can actually stop it from incubating and start it losing health. So I need to stay around the house and make sure I'm close by to make sure the baby Argent doesn't starve while it's maturing, and once it hits juvenile stage, it'll be big enough to eat out of the feeding trough and I can leave it alone. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and increase my Tek Raptor army. So I have this beautiful red female Tek Raptor and a cool black one, and I've been breeding those, and I just had them mate and got a Tek Raptor egg. Now, it's good to note that Tek Raptors and regular raptors are technically different species, so they cannot breed together. And raptor eggs are really easy to hatch. They just need a little bit of warmth and they're good to go. So I have been letting that egg incubate while the Argent is growing, and it is now a juvenile, which means it's old enough to eat out of the feeding trough, and as long as I keep it in a safe place indoors, I can just leave it there and it'll be fine to continue to mature as long as I have plenty of food in the feeding trough. So I'm just going to let it keep doing its thing, but check it out, it's a level 192. So we got a very nice level on this baby Argent. Now, this egg should be hatching any moment now. Wow, that was good timing, right? And here we have a baby Tek Raptor. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the X button on Switch. Once again, you can use these guides with any console. It's just the top of your right-hand buttons. And that is going to get this guy to be claimed. I could name him, but I'm going to go ahead and tell him to follow me first, because my first priority before I come up with a good name is to make sure he's not going to starve. So check out this cute little baby Tek Dino. Isn't he awesome? I love my red Tek Raptors. I was so happy that I just happened to find a really awesome looking Tek Raptor, but the red, black, and yellow just looks awesome together. I'm hoping some of these babies get the red glow of their dad, but we'll see. We're going to be breeding a ton of these guys, so we'll have some awesome looking ones by the time we're done. But look how tiny he is. Once again, like the size of my boot. It's just this mini raptor. So we are back, and my wife helped me with naming these little baby dinos. So this raptor is now Kachan from an anime, and she really wanted to name our Argent Fuzzbutt. So she said he's a cute little fuzzbutt, just like that. So we'll go ahead and name this Argent Fuzzbutt. And you know, I think it's fair to let her name some of our dinosaurs because she comes on sometimes and does our live streams with us, and it's always really fun having her chat with us while we're streaming. By the way, if you guys enjoy watching her on our live series, be sure to drop a comment and I'll let her know that there's a lot of people who would love to see her come back and do some more live streaming with us. And we are back, and check this out. Fuzzbutt is now huge. We have a full-sized adult Argentavis. Now this is quite a ways in the future, and had to wait quite a long time and just leave Fuzzbutt by herself at home. And we went out and tamed a Thylacoleo, which will be coming up in the next episode, so keep an eye out for that. And that's actually a pretty intense tame. Thylas are no joke. But look at this majestic bird she has grown up into from that little fuzzy chick into an awesome Argent. Look at that, man. So this is going to be incredibly helpful to having almost a level 200 Argent to add to our team. And not only is this going to be a really awesome bird to fly, but we actually have a backup now, and we don't have to risk losing our other level 200 Argents. So if anything dies or we have some kind of an accident when we're out in the field, we will still have the parents and we can continue to breed those and have an Argent army. They are really helpful for carrying stuff. You can get multiple Argents and have a whole pack of Argents carry just thousands of pounds worth of materials around. They can fly as many as you want. Just load them up like parasaurs and fly them across the map. So it's going to be very helpful to have a ton of Argents. Now, my Raptor seems to be a little bit stuck. Now, you can see its brothers over there, the Black Raptors. Pretty cool looking, I think. But I'm going to try to steal the saddle from its mom and see if I can actually move this Raptor out of here, because it seems to be stuck. So I'm kind of bummed that I got another male Tek Raptor. So far I am 0 for 3 for females. But okay, seems like we are floating in the air now. That's not really progress. Okay, yep, definitely stuck Raptor. I kind of feel like this is like one of those little horses that they have. You put a coin in them and kids can ride them. You know what I'm talking about? They just kind of swing back and forth and they don't actually move. So that's kind of a bummer. I'll probably have to move the floor to get this guy out, but we'll fix that when we're offline. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope this was really helpful for those of you who were trying to figure out how to breed an Argentavis. And if you liked this, be sure to give us a thumbs up, ring the bell for notifications, and check out that join button right next to the subscribe button, because there's some really awesome new perks that you can unlock for becoming a channel member. And I hope you all have safe, fun adventures on Ark until next time, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching this video from the Ark Survival Guide. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you more great guides like this one. Ark is an amazing game, but there is so much to learn before you can really enjoy it. We are dedicated to bringing you high-quality guides, tutorials, and Let's Play videos that are fun, helpful, clean, and suitable for the entire family. There's a tutorial in this series for everything we have done so far in this video. Check out these playlists for more episodes from this series and other guides to help you enjoy your journey on Ark.